Worries about safety on the metro hit the next level after an LAPD sergeant loses a finger. How the violent attack unfolded.
Only on Kcal News, drivers duke it out in the middle of rush hour traffic.
Plus, robbers use a rifle to target a couple, the desperate search for the suspects before they strike again.
An Orange County landmark on the brink of collapse, and trains stopped in their tracks.
We don't know how much more it's going to slide.
Can anything be done to stop this disaster from getting worse?
This is Kcal News Mornings.
Good morning. Today is Friday, April 28th. I'm Rudy Shabazi.
And I'm Chris Holmstrom. Good morning. My favorite day of the week. Friday, fun day. All right, so thanks for waking us with here on Kcal News and streaming on CBS News Los Angeles. All right, so this is a big story. Jenny Craig, she is making painful cuts. Details of the big shakeup that's coming for the SoCal weight loss community.
And it's another foggy start to the day, but we are warming up for the weekend. We've been talking about this all week. Let's check in with Alex now.
Yes.
The weekend's finally here.
The weekend is, well, almost. Gosh, we're so close. Of course, I know people getting up and getting ready to head to work this morning. You potentially could be impacted by the fog. So it is a rinse and repeat from what we saw this time yesterday. Fog advisories, dense fog advisories in place all along the coastline from Torrance to Santa Monica as you make your way along PCH moving into Ventura County. This is where we have the visibility down to a quarter of a mile or less. So as you are getting in the car, that is something that you are probably going to notice if you are traveling along the coastline. Meanwhile, sunshine inland, temperatures in the upper 60s at the coastline, the marine layer keeping the beaches on the cooler side, not just today, but through the weekend. Temperatures inland will rise into the 80s and 90s, so the heat is going to peak tomorrow before we see some major changes for the first week of May. That includes much cooler temperatures all across Southern California, plus the chance of rain developing as we head toward the middle of the week. Details coming up in your extended next weather forecast. For now, we send it over to Kalina with traffic.
Hey, good morning. So as you head out the door this morning, you'll see some traffic on the 5. This is all because of a crash we have there. So overall backup leaving Norwalk, pretty much heading through Downey into Commerce. The left lane is blocked off. The crash is right at the Garfield exit. Also, again, hearing about potholes. So I'm tracking all of that for you. Travel times here will take you about 15 minutes, so it's actually not too bad this morning. But if you want to get around some of it, you can take the 91 to the 710. I used to take that when I would commute from Orange County into LA way back in the day. That's always an option for you this morning. And leaving you with a look at LAX, where it looks great right now, even though you see the low visibility Alex just mentioned. It is looking good traffic-wise. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you so much, Kalina. Firefighters battled an intense house fire this morning. Summit Manager Mark Liu is at the desk where, Mark, we're listening to the firefight this morning on our scanners. What do we know?
Yeah, Chris, we heard 3 different fire departments all respond to this fire, and it was so intense it started to damage nearby homes. Take a look at the video. You can see that huge wall of flames in this video shot by a resident. There's a house under there. There's a 1-story home on Mayan Drive in the very north part of Chatsworth against the hills north of the 118. LA City Fire, LA County Fire, and Ventura County Fire all responded here just after 2 a.m. to find this home fully engulfed. It just happened to be right on the border of all 3 of those fire agencies, so they all showed up. They had to fight this fire from the outside because of how intense the flames were. Ultimately, the roof collapsed and a neighboring home got singed. Upon further investigation, firefighters learned that whoever lived here had just packed up the home and left, like as in moved out. And now the arson team is investigating the cause of this fire. So far, no injuries have been reported. That is the very latest here from the desk. I'll send it back to you.
CBS 2 is now CBS Los Angeles.
We are so excited, we just can't hide it.
CBS mornings are, well, everything your morning should be.
Let's do it! Let's go!
CBS mornings, starting at 7.
CBS News Los Angeles, your local news, streaming wherever, whenever.